a disgrace. That is an absolute disgrace. Oh. Wow.
Right, hello everyone and welcome to this new video on the channel. So tonight I'm heading back to my local ground, Oxford Street, to watch my local team, Rossington, Maine, in a South Yorkshire derby against Hallam. So in today's video I've got my thoughts pre and post match as well as the matchday vlog itself. So without further ado, let's get into the video. So starting with the home team and my local team at Rossington, Maine, we are currently in 12th place out of 20 teams in NCEL Premier Division, and our last result was a 0-0 draw away at Handsworth last weekend. So we haven't won in our last two games, however we had won 4 in a row before that, and like I've said in previous videos, it's been a bit of a transitional season for Rosso. We've had a change in management, a lot of change in players, and you know, it's obviously going to be tough to do as well as we did last year, finishing 4th with all of them changes. You know, it's never say never with the playoffs. Currently, they're 7 points off, which that team, the 7 points off is tonight's opponents, Hallam. So, you know, it's going to take a big effort from both Rosso and from other teams that drop in points. But, you know, you can never say never, but it is going to be tough to get in them playoff places. And as for Hallam, like I previously said, they are currently occupying the final playoff spot, sitting in 5th place out of 20 teams, and in their last result they had a 5-0 away win at second bottom Winterton Rangers. So they're going very nicely at the minute, unbeaten in the last 5 games in the league, and we've also had quite a few cup games as well. They have been knocked out of the FA Vars pretty recently, but they did have a very good 2-1 win in the Sheffield and Hampshire Club Cup against Sheffield FC, which of course is the world's oldest derby. I was meant to be at that game, I had a ticket, but unfortunately the original fixture got called off, and then the rearranged one was whilst I was on holiday, so unfortunately I couldn't make it, but it looked like a fantastic night, over 1,400 in attendance, and looked like everyone had a great time, and it was a great event, so I'm glad everyone did. And they're hitting form at the right time. Hallam, like I say, putting a late playoff charge in. We've got good wins against teams already up there, such as the likes of Fackley, who've beat by 3-1, so they're hitting form at just the right time. So in the previous results between these two teams in the reverse game earlier in the season at Hallam, it was Hallam who emerged 4-1 winners, so I think that brings me nicely on to my prediction for tonight's game. So are Rosso going to get their revenge over Hallam, or are Hallam going to go 6 unbeaten in the league? My prediction is, as much as I want Rosso to win, I think this is going to be a very tough test. They're playing an in-form Hallam team in a lot of confidence. And, you know, like I say, Rosso's had a bit of a mix of form, unbeaten in 2, but they have won 4 in a row. But I think Hallam are looking good, and I think we're going to be a bit too strong for Rosso. So I'm going to go Rossington Maine 0, Hallam 2. Anyway, that concludes my pre-match thoughts then. So I believe this is Rosso's first home game of 2025. So it's been a while due to, like I say, the weather and cup games and all that sort of stuff, but you know, they'll be glad to be back at home, and I'm very excited to be back at Oxford Street as well. So speaking of that, I think it is time to head down there, but just before I do, make sure if you haven't already, you subscribe to the channel and like the video, whether you're an old or new viewer. Let's aim for 30 likes on this video. I really believe we can hit that, and you guys can help me do it. So now that both of them things are ticked off, it's time to head to the ground. So without further ado, let's make our way to Oxford Street and see how today's game goes.
remember seeing that. But...
What shirt?
Look, if you
Oh.
One Brandon, son!
Oh no.
One Brad!
I never thought. I want to get you that last one. There's a chance.
Go on.
Left it. Yeah. Liverpool were allowed to drop. Liverpool were allowed to drop. He basically said that
Put it back in, put it back in!
it's not City because this was kind of the year to be.
Oh, look at
Go on. Oh. Oh no. Right ball wrong.
I might be able to get the one I'm not.
Go on.
Who's got 5 here? Okay!
Fair enough, and that's it.
Yeah.
But half of them.
Ref's open honest and said, I was
Go on.
outside of it. I didn't see it. You have to accept it, don't you?
Oh.
Great save. Great.
Over the line there as well. He's right forward. He's opening up, so he's always going to take that extra second. Solid goal.
Put it on yourself.
Beat him. Shoot. See what you were doing. Yeah. Great thing.
Go on, lad. Go on, lad.
Got the free too. All now.
Number 12, but not sure who it is, to be honest. Oh, jeez, that dipped.
That got goal written all over it after.
Oh my God.
Hit it! He's sat nicely for him, didn't he? He's after the foot power, he just needed to in the space.
Oh. Oh. Again.
£65.70 on your collection, lads, ladies. Thank you. £65.70 on your collection.
He's a chance, lads.
Oh, great ball.
Go on. Oh. It's on there.
Well, why did he finish him?
I don't know if we are. I think
Yeah.
Zealand's like to finish it out.
Not a chance. No, you can't. You just break it out. It's a woman!
Oh. I know.
That is not a penalty.
Jesus Christ. I think he's got that wrong.
He's bowled it, hasn't he? It does get penalty.
I think it's because he didn't get the first one.
He's bowled it.
That's no. Yeah, 100%.
Have you seen the size of
Oh, Ross is off.
That is disgusting. That is disgusting.
So you don't want any more coming off here, that's the thing.
Referee, that's just...
What a dive!
Oh, well done. Oh, wow.
You know.
Wow.
For that.
I can't believe his back shirt off. Referee's responsible.
No!
What is he doing here?
Jesus! Went down about 5 seconds after I touched
If
him.
you send him off, that is horrendous.
He literally never touched him.
You are fucking.
He went down about 5 seconds. I don't know if I caught.
Shit house!
I don't know if I caught it on here, but that was way too late.
Woody! Gamesmanship here. Unbelievable.
Neat stretcher.
That's a disgrace. That's a disgrace. That is an absolute disgrace.
You are stupid.
What a dickhead you are, ref!
Oh my goodness.
Why is he even booked?
Keep off then!
Why is he booked too if he's sent keeper off?
You have fucking lost the
Referee,
game.
you're a dickhead!
That is shocking.
Useless.
Well, he couldn't have wrote that. He couldn't have wrote second 45 minutes after first. Last 10.
Wow, that was pretty mental, to be fair. Just got back and I've got quite a lot to say. Full time anyway, Rosso 1, Hallam 2. And first off, just, fair play to Hallam. It was a good contest, to be fair. It was a pretty close game. Both teams had the chances. And it were, like I say, it weren't a pretty game. It was a very scrappy game. But like I say, I'd say both teams were pretty even and it was a good battle. But the last 2 minutes plus whatever of added time were just an absolute disgrace, to be honest with you. I'm one of them. I'm never one to go over refs. I, feel like we get a lot of stick and it must be a tough job, but that was absolutely shocking. Just before that, there were another penalty shout, which, for the handball, which, I think that was definitely more of a penalty shout than the one that he actually gave. It felt like to me because he didn't give that original one, he bottled it a bit, to be honest with you, just putting it bluntly, and gave a penalty for, something that I thought were a foul the other way. It would definitely not a foul to Hallam, and nevertheless we scored that penalty. If they give a penalty before, you never know. So it's one of them things, but the thing I'm more annoyed at, to be fair, is the play acting from the Hallam player not long after that. So obviously Rossington got sent off a second yellow. I think it was dissent by the look of it. And then our keeper, basically, was coming together, just battling for the ball and bit of a, nothing really, just kind of getting, just one of them where not really outcomes of it, but there's a bit of a scuffle. And basically, keeper's just tapped him on the head like that. He's gone down like he's been shot. And not even straight away. It's like there's a good 2-3 seconds before he actually goes down. And obviously, ref and linesman's missed all that. They've just seen reaction and, the reaction from the Hallam players, and they've gone to get the red card out. And yeah, it's a disgrace. I mean, I'm just gutted I didn't press record in time because I could see there were a bit of a scuffle happening. So I thought I'll get the camera out and film it just in case it comes of it, and just literally press record after that instant. But like I say, Rosso were filming it, so hopefully they've got that footage. Hallam players should be ashamed. I mean, I'm not even being biased here. I'll be honest, if the shoes were on the other foot, say I were a Hallam fan or Rosso were in that situation, whatever, I'd be embarrassed if that were my player. Because you've intentionally gone to get a player sent off for naff all, basically. And, it's embarrassing. You don't want to see it in football, whether you're watching your team, whether it's your opposition, whether you're neutral. If I were at a neutral game tonight and that happened, you don't want to see it. It's disgusting and it's not good. But, yeah. Like I say, it was a close game. The 88 minutes of football that were, like I say, not prettiest a game, but a good battle. Two teams who wanted it. And, I thought Rosso played pretty well, to be fair to say, how well Hallam are doing. I mean, they're really informed minute Hallam. And, you can tell they're a good team. They've got good players. And, they're a good team, like I say. And full credit to him. Like I say, they took the lead. We came back into it nicely. Sam Limber with a goal. And it was a good battling performance from both teams. But it's just a shame that last 2 minutes at a time is going to overshadow it. And it's left a sour taste in everyone's mouth, I think. But yeah, apart from that, it was an enjoyable night, and I've had a good time, and good to see Rozzo again. Hopefully, like I say, it's 3 out a win now. Hopefully, we can get back on track in their next match. Hallam, like I say, they stretched their unbeaten run to 6 games, looking good for a playoff spot. They've just got to keep this run going. There's a few teams behind with games in hand, but all Hallam can keep doing is winning, and the big physical experienced team, which is exactly what you need in step 5. So I do fancy him to get one of the playoff spots. So anyway, in terms of this video, I'm going to leave it here. A bit of a rant there, which I don't usually do. Like I say, usually not too much against the ref, and it's one of them is messed up. But yeah, we move on. Hopefully they'll sort that incident out. But other than that, like I say, we'll leave the video here for now. So thank you very much for watching. If you're new around here, please remember to subscribe and drop the video a like. Like I say, let's aim for 30 likes. Please help me out by clicking the like button and get me 1 like closer to that target. And also remember to follow my social media at Adam Gittings PT on pretty much everything. So the next match is going to be on the Thursday, a rare Thursday night of football. So we have got a Rovers away game. We've got Chesterfield versus Doncaster Rovers. So really looking forward to that. Been to Chesterfield before. It was my first visit with the Rovers. Just looking forward to ticking another of the 92 off that I've done with the Rovers. So until that video, thank you very much for watching. Take care, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.